Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of Wonderful. You are all welcome to another video. This will be a reaction video. We are going to be reacting to the government of Anambra State, led by Gov.Soludo, launches Operation Farm to Feed campaign, Operation Farm to Feed campaign in Anambra State. It was launched on Saturday at in Amansi, Oka South local government of Anambra State. So it's a very good gesture from the government. But we are going to give you a little clip from that place before we say what we want to say, because you know already what we stand in this channel, and if you look at some of our content, you can see where we are focusing on, and you can see what we do discuss about these things, and the easiest way to feed our people, not like the politicians, but to do it with revolution mindset. But before we do, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. I'm still Kodili-nye. Stay tuned as we bring you the little address by the governor on that occasion. Stay tuned.
The only job Yes, we are doing this in a farm. The event is in a farm, so never mind. There will be all manner of disruptions. The only job allowed by our constitution for public servants to do as part-time is farming. So everybody is allowed to farm, whether you are from governor, deputy governor, commissioners, head of service, and as we've had fantastic testimonials here. My secretary to government is a professor. He has his own big farms. He's a commercial farmer as well. It's allowed by the constitution. Our head of service now has told her story. I heard the story of the commissioner for women affairs, who says the first lady of Anambra took her to farm. And the first lady of Anambra was harvesting her own gardens and what she farmed the other day. And I think we need to buy cucumber and buy vegetables or buy fruits and so on for the next several months to come. Thank you, the First Lady. I think you are leading the way in that regard. Let's turn farming, agriculture as a new national pride. Operation Farm, Operation Show Your Farm, Operation Show What You Cultivate. So the next time somebody says there is hunger in the land, my response is, yes, I agree. But what are you doing about it? What have you done about it? Do something about it. Urban agriculture with farming in sacks. We have just been shown sample of that and how that could be done. Even on the what we call balcony or the veranda, you can put the sacks there and plant onubu, plant the vegetable there, and they will grow like the flowers where you'll be plucking them to eat. Get something done. We'll mainstream this to become the new national, to become the new normal. Everyone can produce, and hear this, if everyone can produce in a year just enough of one thing to eat, for the family to eat in one day, whether it is vegetables that your family can eat in one day, you produce it, or enough onions, or enough food, pepper, tomatoes, just enough for your family to use for one day in a year out of the 365 days. I can tell you the pressure on food prices in the market will massively drop.
Welcome back. I'm just listening to Gov.Soludo. Thank you. He's saying all those things, but it's like the same thing applied to Nigerian president. One of the major problem Nigerian politicians do have is that they tend not to have agenda on food security. They tend not to have agenda on food security. They don't know that food security is more important than even the roads they are building. They don't know that. So, and they stay long in power. Suddenly, maybe something happened, they start talking about that. The president of Nigeria has stayed almost a year, and if they have agenda, 6 months, you'll be shocked that there will be food everywhere. So Soludo has stayed 2 years and something. But you can see that there's no policy on food security. He tends to have a long-term giving people trees to plant and all those. That's long-term, giving people trees to plant, which those trees will last for 2, 3 years, 4 years before you will start producing. But the food security that every day people must have food at a very cheap, affordable price. They don't actually have that policy. So now, as Soludo is saying this, Soludo is very, very vast in knowledge, but you can see that he's reading from the book because nobody knows when he was convinced to say these things, because, there is protest all over. And you can see that actually, he wasn't actually the Soludo that actually speak without actually reading in the books from his heart. Speak, but this one he has to prepare something to be reading out, showing that maybe it's just a result of what is ongoing in Nigeria that suddenly he started saying all those words. I'm telling you, if he would have listened to what we are saying here, I'm telling you, his name would have been written in gold. Because we are not politicians, we want our homeland to be better. So now, I will not actually criticize him much, because ndeba yensi na tabubo oba afa mmadu ostade mma odile mma gaba. But what I want to help him in this is this: if his agricultural commissioner or whoever that is in charge is now waking up, let me now explain again how they can deliver food in 6 months in Anambra State. 6, 7 months. Most of this food they are talking about will be delivered, except those that can last up to 8 months. So vegetables, tomatoes, all those vegetables, including tomatoes, all those things will be affordable. What they need to do now is this: go within the week and interview the marketers, the number of the quantity they normally bring to the market. Within a week, you would have gotten the demand for these products in major cities of Anambra State. So now, get the cooperatives, get the towns. So provide, like, let me use example of Onitsha I normally use. In Onitsha area, there are land in Onitsha geographical area where you can produce more than what Onitsha needed in vegetables, including ugu, tomato, onions, all those things. So get those lands and bring out those youths, and you're going to pay them, I mean salary. They will be trained, and the experts will be brought in to plan these things, and it will be a secured farm. The cooperative will be managing it, but the government bring in the every other thing that is needed, including the tractors, whatever, security, everything. So now their target is to produce, let's use tomato as an example. They produce enough tomato from these farms that can be taken to Onitsha. In taking it to Onitsha, it's not just bringing it into the open market, not really. The government, as they are planting this thing, is setting up in Onitsha 5 different areas of Onitsha where they will have what we call food exchange. That food exchange means that all the food that are produced, all those vegetables, will be brought in that food exchange and it will be sold to at a very affordable price that everybody can easily buy them. It will not be for people to make profits, so much profits. It will be to intervene in food security, to make sure there's food security. Because the government must subsidize agriculture. You don't say, oh, people can do if they don't want to do. No, really, government must lead. This is how the government leads. As they keep on doing these things, now people will buy into the concept. So you will have tomatoes, you have cucumbers, you have watermelons, you have ugu, you have aramanthus, you have all sorts of these things that are needed daily. Within 6 months, you have them. People will buy the stuff very, very cheap because it's affordable to produce local. You don't wait for people from Benue to bring this thing to you because it will be expensive and the quality is not guaranteed for you. And you can't say about industrialization without starting with the easiest way, which is this type of thing. So I don't want to make this video very long, but I think you must have buy my idea of what I'm talking about. But I do believe they need to do something urgently. Not how they are launching it, but the determination to create, to secure food security in the states. Very, very important. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. Remember to share this. Remember to like. Remember to comment. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. I think we might call this part 1 and we will continue talking. That's what we are here for. God bless you and have a wonderful time. Bye.